All right, guys, a couple quick comments about how I choose lower price stocks to include in my watch list, when trading each day. Now, I used to just shy away from these altogether until, I don't know, I kind of screwed my head on straight and realized, you know what, I'm leaving a lot of money on the table by just completely saying, well, it's under $5, I'm not even going to look at it, all right? I was doing myself a disservice, and what I think I've gotten pretty good at is picking the ones that are lower priced but make sense, okay? And so that's what this video is going to talk about. And so an example would be OPTT from today, okay? OPTT look just like this. These are 5-minute candles. This is the opening 5-minute candle, the little red one. There's the opening high for the first 10 minutes. It sold off, it looked like it tested yesterday's low, but anyway, came back up to 435 and then started back down again. Now you notice 435 very close to the high of the day, and I'm going to show you in a minute why I was stalking this one, but just on an intraday basis to give you an idea of how I called it today. I called it at OPTT at 436 with a 429 stop. Okay, so there's the trigger and the stop just goes right here. I can do a better job here drawing. So there's the trigger right there and the stop is literally right there. Unfortunately, when I scroll the chart, I can't leave those arrows up. But anyway, it meanders for a little bit, and then when it looks like this, I tell everyone I like this even more now over 440 because we hit 440, we went sideways, we hit 440 again. Now, what happens if you break 440? The high of day is just above, okay? A new high for the day would be 444. So I liked it even more and actually bought some more on that 440 break right there. And look at that. Next thing you know, it's 460. And actually pops to 471 or something like that at one point. Now, hey, that's a little over 30 cents. That's not a big move. Well, it is on a $4 stock, all right? Now, why OPTT versus just any random $4 stock? And if we go to the daily, it's pretty easy to see. Now, these are the ones that I focus on. I will not, put out a call in the chat room that doesn't meet the parameters I'm getting ready to show you. Now, it has to have had recent volume and passion, okay? Look at this. Almost, whatever, the 20-something million shares, over 30 million shares in 2 days. And it went from 250 to 5, basically, in 2 days in a portion of the next session. So a double there on massive volume. Now, you can see volume starts to wane here. And people start to forget about it, right? As it's coming down. And it got pretty close to the 8-day moving average here. But so it looked like this going into today. And this just, it didn't seem like it came in enough yet, but at the same time with this kind of volume, I had to have it on watch. Okay, so now going back to those candles, now it should make a little more sense to you why I was, looking for this one, kind of an intraday base break with the high of day just above, right? And this is a lot of times you get the second move, even if it looks like a small move compared to the recent moves, you can still get a very nice percentage gain. There aren't a lot of stocks in the 30, 40, 50, 60, $80 range that are going to give you, almost 10% in an hour or two. And I don't know if my calculations aren't quite right, but definitely over 5% in a very short period of time. And at its best, probably 6 or 7% in one day. So I have stopped turning my back on these. And, I really try to focus on the ones that make sense and have had recent passion. And you know what? There's money to be made. So if you're one of those people that, you only trade stocks, over $20 or whatever, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. You just have to be able to focus on the right ones. Now, it's certainly not all I call, right? It's just something that I've added to my repertoire. I called blocks today, which kind of had an island reversal going on. You had the gap down and then a grind, and then today gapped up on, I think, a Goldman Sachs upgrade. And I didn't even call it during all of this. I just called it at 2020 with a 2009 stop, thinking it'll push through the high of the day and start into that gap. And it was pretty well timed and easy. I don't want to say easy money, but it was just basically right over that base. So I don't want to sound like low price stocks are my specialty, because they're not. I'm just kind of a normal trader. But adding low price stocks has certainly increased my bottom line this year, and so I kind of recommend doing it. Just make sure that you've had recent volume and passion in the thing, and there's definitely money to be made if it's all timed right. All right, I'm going to quit babbling. We'll see you guys tomorrow.